Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ozzy and I'm back again with another unboxing video. And today we have another retro handheld that are super popular right now. I'm kind of addicted to collecting some of the retro handhelds right now. I need to slow down a little bit, but this is the MIYOO Mini Plus. I know I'm several months, maybe a year late on this, but I had this for a while, completely forgot that I had it, and I want to go ahead and do an unboxing for you guys. Now, before I get into the MIYOO Mini Plus, a little backstory. I do have the MIYOO Mini, the original one that first came out. I absolutely love this handheld for its portability. I go ahead and slap this into my backpack or my sling bag anytime I'm leaving the house. And if I want to play a couple games of Donkey Kong or Super Mario or anything like that, I have a dedicated handheld ready to go. I love this thing for its portability, but it isn't the most comfortable for long playing sessions. Since it's so small, you can see I want to say average size hands, but this gets a little cramped and the buttons in the back are not the best. So I saw this one, I believe was on AliExpress or something like that. With the coupon, I ended up paying like maybe $55 or something like that. And this is the Plus version, so it's going to be the MIYOO Mini, but just bigger. I do have the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus as well that I've been playing a lot lately. I use this primarily for N64 and stuff like that, but this handheld is super comfortable, very good handheld, but the form factor really isn't the best for portability. So I kind of want the best of both of these worlds, and I believe it is the MIYOO Mini Plus. I know that the what's it called, the RG35XX Plus is very popular right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get that one, but I went ahead and got this one right here. So let's just take a look at some of the specs here that this thing has. So supports external SD card, battery life 7 to 8 hours, a 3.5-inch IPS screen, which if it's anything like the MIYOO Mini, it's amazing screen. Full screen original resolution display, screen brightness adjustment, 3000 milliamp rechargeable lithium insert the Michael Scott gif.
Hold on, they're lithium.
And supports Wi-Fi online. So this is a major thing, is that you can do OTAs, download ROMs if you want to do that straight from the device. You don't really need to connect it to a computer anymore because it has Wi-Fi. You can also play multiplayer games, or if you want to like trade Pokemon or whatever, you can theoretically do it because it has Wi-Fi and you can link it up to another device. So could be wrong, but theoretically you can do it. MIYOO Mini Plus on the left hand side, you see all the specs here. So let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. It's very different. The MIYOO Mini, it came with a little case, and it came wrapped around in plastic. It was very, they didn't put a lot into the presentation. This one, there is a little bit more dedication to the presentation bars, right? So we do get the instruction manual. I'll go ahead and kind of pan it over the screen so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see it there, but you do have the back buttons are supposed to be a lot better. Here you have the startup, how to install games, the idle mode, sleep mode, firmware upgrade. So again, you can do it straight from the handset this time. You don't got to connect it to a computer, which is pretty damn cool. So there's a number of retro handhelds coming out right now. There's a few that are really good. There's a lot that are not that good. They're pretty crappy. But if you don't have Wi-Fi on your device, you kind of suck. There you go. There you go. And I'll go ahead and look through all this a little later, but that's the instruction manual. You can go ahead and pause it whenever you want to see if this is a thing for you. Let's not get into the device yet, because we got what looks to be screen protectors. That's pretty cool. My $1,000 iPhone doesn't even come with that, but there you go. screen protector. I will be installing that at a later date. You have some wipies, you can wipe it down and install it. And it does come with a charging cable, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, albeit very cheaply feeling, but I mean, if you're just going to use it to charge it up, that's, you know, you don't need the high-end device. And you do get a transfer adapter, so you put your SD card here, plug it into your computer, install custom firmwares, which I will be installing the new Onion OS on this one. These devices, the MIYOO Mini and the MIYOO Mini Plus, are going to be so much better with the Onion OS operating system. I had it on my MIYOO Mini, and for some reason, after a while, the games would stop loading, and I would click on a game and it wouldn't show up. So I had to basically factory reset the device. Right now it doesn't have Onion, but I will be installing Onion OS on my MIYOO Mini, and at the same time on my MIYOO Mini Plus. All right, so excuse guys, I'm a little congested. I got a little bit of allergies today, so please excuse the runny nose and clearing of the throats. So for the unveil, I got the Atomic Purple, I believe. It pays homage to the Nintendo 64s of back in the day, the retro handhelds of back in the day. So here is the Atomic Purple, and I gotta tell you right now, guys, I don't know if it's not focusing right. This thing looks stunning in person, like stunning. One thing I noticed right out the bat, there is this little dip here. So this little bump, I want to say bump. You don't get it as much on the MIYOO Mini, but you do get it on the MIYOO Mini Plus. So that you do see it's not that much bigger, in my opinion. It's a lot wider. It's a lot wider. Let me go ahead and try my best to line it up. It's a lot wider. Yeah, I guess the same for height goes from width maybe, but now you get a much bigger, brighter screen, so you can run a bunch of games on there, and it looks better, and it's much more comfortable to hold this time around. I don't know if this thing has any battery, so I'm gonna try to turn it on and see if it has any battery, but it does. It's a lot more comfortable, and you can definitely tell the difference between the buttons in the back this time. On the MIYOO Mini, they kind of, I got custom stickers from Etsy, by the way. This does not come with it, but I kind of I like the retro look. The buttons in the back, they're all the way up here, which is super uncomfortable. So if you're using it, you gotta hold it like this, and it's hard to tell the difference. I guess after a while, if you kind of memorize which ones you're supposed to press, it's not that bad, but you can't really tell the difference because they kind of look and feel very similar. There's a slight elevation on the R2 and L2, but it's not anything crazy, and it's all the way up here. With the MIYOO Mini Plus, they're lower, it's a little bit lower on the device, and then they're raised a lot more, so you're able to tell like which one you're pressing right off the bat, so you can tell. And if you're playing retro games, I mean, you're only going to be using, or primarily going to be using, the R and L, not the R2 and L2, but I mean, it could change. Maybe you're playing PS2, well, not really PS2, PS1 and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and rip off this this sticker here for you ASMR peoples. That wasn't that satisfying. That wasn't satisfying at all, but let's go ahead and show you guys around the device. This purple is just stunning. It really is. So you do have, let me see if I can see. I can't see it off camera. Is this the volume? Looks to be volume up and down. Yep, volume up and down. I kind of prefer the volume wheel just because it gives it a nice little retro look. Here's my my Game Boy Pocket, and you have the the volume wheel here, and just the old school ones had the little volume wheel. I don't know, it just gives it a more of a retro look to it. But let me go ahead and put my Game Boy Pocket back there. Gives it more of a retro look, but still, I mean, if it works, it works. Yeah. Maybe it's a lot easier to put the volume up and down if it's a wheel, if you're like in an intense game or something. So over here, you got nothing. Over here, you have the power button, and you should have some LED indicators. I mean, my camera's going crazy. The power button, LED indicators. You can see right there, the volume up and down. You go to the bottom, you do have a ancient headphone jack. You just don't see those that often anymore. Micro SD card slot and USB Type-C port for charging. And let's see the battery compartment. Is it removable? Yes, so it is one of these removable batteries. Like the thing said, 3000 milliamp. I like these because if something happens to the battery or anything, you can just buy a replacement. I don't like it when it's, you know, stuck on there or permanently on there. If you want to go ahead and replace it, you can just buy this battery on AliExpress and you can change it out. Now, if this one does catch on, I'll more than likely be buying stickers. But the thing is, this doesn't have that spot to put the sticker. I guess here it does, but I just like the retro look of this one and the feel of it. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on, and then let's see if we first of all, if this thing has battery, which is turning on right there, and if I can play some retro games just to show you guys a little bit of how it plays. Yep, the same. Is that the same sound? I'm not sure. So you do have Retro Arch, which I recently configured and installed most of my stuff here for Retro Arch, but I kind of love it on the Retro Pocket too. Let's go to games and let's try out let me see, should we do Game Boy? What can I show you guys really quick? A game. Let's do Mega Man. Test the volume on this thing. Let me lower it down. Hopefully I do not get copyright strickens. I'm gonna try to play this on the screen, so we'll see how we do. Okay, so that's jump. That's fire. Ah! I won't be playing the whole. Ah, you see my. I'm like getting caught up in it, and I'm moving off the screen. Ah, so for anything, I want to say Super Nintendo and like Genesis, it's gonna play absolutely perfect. Now once you start getting to the higher stuff, N64, PS1, it might struggle a little bit, but you know, these things are if you get anything around the $50 to $60 range, it's not gonna run super optimal for anything around the N64 era. I could be wrong. Maybe some of the Ambernic ones now run a little bit better, but let's go ahead and show you a GBA game. And this one's gonna take too long, but what can I show you? And in case you didn't know, the SD card comes already loaded with a bunch of ROMs. You know, I don't want to tell you where to download ROMs or if you could download ROMs or nothing, but if this device you're buying it has a bunch of preloaded ROMs, then that's gonna be awesome, because it you don't have to go and search them yourself, you know. But I'm not condoning it. I'm not telling you gotta do it, but if it comes with it, you know, that's good. You don't have to search for them. So a little Sonic Advance, which is crazy how Sega came to a... Yeah, we'll do Sonic. It came to a Nintendo device. Ooh. Let me see if I can do the, does it let me do it? No? Oh, there it is, the ramp up. So, by the way, guys, tell me if you saw the Sonic movies, because they're actually pretty good. So is the Mario movie. They're kind of killing it with these movie adaptations of video games. They're doing a pretty good job. Nah, I just missed the checkpoint, didn't I? I can't get up there. Ah, estupidos. Just kidding, guys. Positive affirmations. Come on. And guys, just, I don't know if you can see it, and it's kind of hard for me to see it as well on the screen, but this screen is just phenomenal. Like, the screen on this thing is phenomenal. And it does say Game Boy Advance. Is that part of the game, or is that... So it says MIYOO Mini Game Boy Advance. It's got to be part of the game. Am I right? Let's see. Yes. Yes. So that already, if you're playing Game Boy Advance games, I guess it's already pre-installed where it will say Game Boy Advance on the bottom. So just a cool little touch there. Let's test out Sega Genesis. I already played a Sonic game. Let's see. Sonic 3 Blast. Sonic and Knuckles 2. Let's do quick little Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I'm not that great. Just a heads up, I'm not that great. So this is Sega Genesis. Let's see what it says on the... Let's see if it says anything. Let me know if you were... I was always an SNES kid. And my neighbors had Sega Genesis. My sister later on, my parents bought her a Sega Genesis, so we had different things, but I grew up on Nintendo. Oh. So this is... Nope. That's kick. What's going on? Ah! Yeah, there we go. But why is everything punch? I mean, why is everything kick? Runs pretty good. I'm not sure if I gotta configure buttons and stuff, but this might be the 6-button layout Sega Genesis configuration, but it runs great. Runs pretty good. So let me go ahead and back out. I didn't want to go back that much. Let's test out Super Nintendo, which is probably my most played. Let's go into... What can we go to? I'll probably fast forward. I don't know which one is this. Turtle in Time? Is this Turtles in Time? Yep. One of my favorite games of all time, guys. And again, I'm blown away by how good this screen looks. I gotta pick my guy. Cowabunga, baby. Let's go with Donnie. Just because of the reachability, you know. And with Onion OS, you'll be able to use this middle button a lot more for different things like you'll be able to use this middle button to basically switch from games. So it's like an app switcher. You can switch from game to game. You can customize it to do different things. You can fast forward, suspend. It's a lot of stuff. Onion OS is like fully baked with a bunch of cool features to it that just enhances the experience when you have one of these devices. But I mean, the colors are so good. Now, let me, if I can, I want to go ahead and because I'm looking off camera and it's a little dim. So let me just go ahead and take a look at some of the settings. I should have, how do I do this? How do I set it as a favorite? Oh, there you go, add as favorite. Awesome, so you can add as favorite, and then when you go into your list here, you go into favorites, and all your games that you added as a favorite are right there. Take a look. So let's go into the settings. We go into the brightness. Turn it up a little bit because it's a little dim. Yeah, it's a little, probably looks a little washed up on my screen, but we'll see. I don't have too much battery on my camera. Come on. Come on. Cowabunga, baby. Cowabunga, baby. Yep. Let me just show you guys what it feels like and looks like, but it's gonna be, man. Yep. Let me turn up. Things goes pretty loud. Let me turn it down because I don't want to be copyrights. I don't know the rules. I gotta look into the rules when you're doing something like that, but I just don't want. I want to be copyright stricken. So bam. How do I kick? Ah, it's not good. Which, by the way, the remake of this one that they came out with the new systems, it's awesome. Really fun. You can actually play, I think, 6 players or something. It's chaos, but pretty fun. Yep, that's what you get. Foot Clan. I grew up on this cartoon, guys. I'm pretty old. All right. Let me just show you quick PS1, and that probably is it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. So this one comes with a few PS1 games, some FIFA games, some actually it comes with more PS1 games than the MIYOO Mini did. MIYOO Mini, if I can recall, had 9 PS1 games, and this one comes with 24. That's actually pretty cool. So which one caught my eye? Tony Hawk's. Let's see how that plays. PS1 Tony Hawk. I never got into the Tony Hawk games. I played the remake of 1 and 2 recently, and it was pretty cool, but as a youngling, I never got into the Tony Hawk games. The exception of going over friends' houses and playing it for a bit, but single session, I guess. I don't want to do. Okay. Let's just get into the game. Yeah, sure. The mirrors are taking a little bit to load, but we'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think of my my Game Boy Pocket? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I had the, I believe, gray as a kid, the light gray. So I lost it, or my mom gave it away or something like that. So I had to repurchase a Game Boy Pocket. This one was a little damaged. I had to fix it up and go in and clean everything. Oh, classic, classic level here. Oh, can't see. Ah! classic. I'm gonna try to keep it in frame as best as I can. Oh, nailed it. As you can see, it's actually running really well. You can see it. This is a PS1 game. Oh, nailed it. You can see it's actually running pretty damn well. And I'm actually surprised right now. Yep. So far, Tony Hawk. Can't speak for the other PS1 games. I'll have to check myself. But so far, Tony Hawk runs pretty damn well on this thing. So you do have a Master System. Not sure what that is. Let's see. You have PC Engine, Neo Geo Pocket, Atari 2600, 7800, arcade games. You do have some other stuff here. The Neo Geo, Pico Drive. But for the most part, where I stay in my lane is this front page right here. And then I'll dabble in some of these other ones to see what I can remember or play, maybe if I'm missing out. But this is where I'm going to stay at. I'm going to add some favorites to this list. You do have RetroArch, where you can go in and dabble and install different things. You do have an app drawer, settings. You can go ahead and log into Wi-Fi, different things like that. I mean, I can do a video an hour going through everything that this thing has, but I don't want to make the video that long. So that's the MIYOO Mini Plus. A little bit late, I know. This came out a while ago, but I just got around to unboxing it for you guys. This is going to be my medium between my MIYOO Mini and my Retro Pocket. It's still pocketable. I can still take it places, but as you can see, it's a lot more pocketable than a Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. So I'll be able to maybe take this, play at home, or take this on longer extended vacations, and it's a little bit more got a bigger screen, a little bit more comfortable than the MIYOO Mini. That one's for like short gaming sessions. This one I might be able to game a little bit longer on and stuff like that. So there you go. It's been an unboxing and a little insight, or my initial thoughts on the MIYOO Mini Plus. I think I like it. I gotta mess with it a little bit more. So far, I really enjoy how it feels in the hand. The large screen. The screen looks great. Maybe I can work on calibrating it a little bit to get the most of it, but so far it's awesome. All right, guys, if you guys got any questions on this device or want to know anything about this device, go ahead and comment below. I'll try my best to answer them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.